Alrighty. I mean, you saw the title of the video. This shit's stupid as fuck. But I think it is really interesting, so I'm gonna talk about it. Let me put on some music real quick. Hold on. Okay. So, this is my first video ever. I don't know how to edit, so I made a slideshow. I'm in my early 20s. I go by Medusa or Humble online. I'm black and non-binary. I work a full-time job, which is why I'm getting to this late. Also not online enough for this shit. I've been working way too fucking much recently, so I just, I think Yu-Gi-Oh's neat. I don't really play a lot anymore. Ban Maxi, but also just don't really have the time. I've been playing other games also. I love Sky Striker Ace Ray, shout out Nim Nim. And also I love Medusa Soul Eater, but I'm sure you could tell. Okay, so for context, right? I was at lunch today at work, and I was looking for something to watch while I eat because I'm in my 20s, so obviously I can't eat without a YouTube video in the background. And sometimes I like watching Farfa. I saw a new Farfa video in my YouTube feed. I think I'll put the link to this in the description of the video, so you can like click all the links and whatnot. But essentially, I clicked this video. It was talking about Yu-Gi-Oh drama. I was like, "There's no way this is actual drama, right? No way, no shot. This is real." I clicked the video, and it shows Dyer, who's a popular member in the Yu-Gi-Oh community, showed a duel that she had on Dueling Book, which is like a sim for Yu-Gi-Oh play. If you're wondering why I'm explaining this, by the way, not everybody that I will be showing this video to knows about Yu-Gi-Oh that much, so I have to explain a teensy tiny bit, right? But essentially, Dyer's opponent starts playing their turn, whatever, right? I think it was just a tea set, which is really funny. And Dyer starts playing her turn with her cards, and her opponent immediately drops the hard R. So Dyer's like, "I'm not gonna play with a racist, what the fuck?" And just stops playing for 10 minutes, which I think is fucking hilarious. Good shit. Like, good fucking job of very mildly annoying the racist. That was fucking banger immaculate. Thank you. But the judge ended up ruling in favor of the racist, and Dyer made a tweet calling out the judge slash the platform, right? Also, MBT made it a hilarious fucking tweet about this, which I will show now. So fucking funny. MBT top one funniest white men on the planet. Holy shit. He might be the only funny millennial. I'm sorry. But yeah. Oh shit. Whatever. Right. To start, right? I need a genuinely good reason as to why the player was not immediately banned, right? Because in the rules it states that he should have been banned, and I'll get to that later, right? But even so, like, common sense, I feel like, would dictate that if you see someone in this situation and they just started playing the game and immediately gets hit with a slur, they should probably not be playing the game. I don't know if I'm crazy for that, right? But like, Black Ops 6 was chat banning niggas for saying fuck you. I don't understand why he can drop the hard R and just be that's crazy to me, right? Furthermore, I don't think there is any reason why Farfa, because as explained in his video, should ever need a filter made from an outside source to hide slurs and other colorful language from his stream. Like, I should not have to be like, this is the slur minefield if I decide to stream on Dueling Book. That's insane, right? And even if it is technically low priority compared to like actually making sure the site is functional, I feel like this is something that should have been implemented years ago. Like, I don't know, like the internet has been the same for years, right? If anything, it's only gotten worse. People always talk about like Modern Warfare 2 lobbies or whatever, like, oh, you wouldn't be able to survive that. And you're saying you want like community to not encourage this kind of behavior, but then you just allow it. Like, it just confuses the life out of me, right? On on top of that, why did the judge immediately defend the racist? Like, what? Like, that was the first thing he said, by the way. Like, that's fucking crazy. And unlike Farfar, I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt, because if you are a judge on a website for Yu-Gi-Oh! Of all games, you should be able to read. Like, I don't think that's crazy to say, right? Like, I feel like this is just willful ignorance. I also feel like, as a certified nigga, I've been a nigga my whole life, I feel like that judge uses the word outside of dueling book, but hey, I can't prove it. It is what it is, right? Also, the pixels on a screen argument, I didn't see a lot of people making it, but I did see it, like, when I checked the quotes, I think either on Farfa or MBT's tweet. It might have been Dyer's, I really don't know. But I think that argument is fucking stupid, because the whole point is to make the community more welcoming and inclusive, so more people play the game, which means the community thrives, more people are playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And it lives longer, right? Like, you don't want your game to fucking die. So I don't know, I feel like that's just a stupid argument to make, but whatever, it is what it is, right? Secondly, to focus on the judge for a moment, so you can understand why I was absolutely fucking flashbanged, right? You can see all the messages from the chat in the duel on the right side. I kind of structured it like a comic, so just left, right, top, down, right? I really shouldn't have to explain why this is astounding, but I will anyway. The word just shouldn't be used under any circumstances in this environment, right? Like, there are cases where you can say the hard R or whatever, like everyone makes a joke about the teacher in the To Kill a Mockingbird or whatever, right? Or like, if you're black, you can say it, I don't care, right? I don't think this guy's black, but it is what it is. To move on from that, the my C button is broken word, man. You got it, bro. There's not much else I can say to that. You fucking got it. The excuse that the judge misunderstood the ruling, this is a point that Farfa made in the video, right? That I think he stated the judge said, but I could be wrong. I could be misremembering. I had a fucking long day at work. I'm doing this immediately after work. Cut me some slack. But the excuse that the judge, quote, misunderstood the ruling also makes absolutely zero fucking sense to me, because why are you essentially moderating for this site if you cannot correctly read the rules? Like, bro, go retake the 3rd grade. And if you're confused as to why this bottom screenshot is here, right? This is a screenshot from Dueling Book, like the rules for a Dueling Book. You can literally just go look it up. You can just go look up Dueling Book rules and it'll say it right here, right? And it says unsporting conduct, infraction, description, consequent, strike, right? And first one is harassment, repeated use of offensive language, comma, use of slurs, comma, or threatening physical, comma, violent, comma, or deplorable conduct, right? And then right beneath that, if you still didn't understand, right? Because that comma did low-key cook me on the first read, but I reread it, right? Because I was like, wait, that still seems crazy. So it says continuously using profanity towards other members, right? Which person didn't do. He I think called Dyer a cocksucker once and called Dyer the hard R, right? It was only twice. It wasn't like that crazy, in my opinion. That's like regular COD chat. But also right beneath that, it says using sexist, racist, homophobic, or other discriminatory slurs, right? I don't know if you've ever heard of the hard R, but I would argue that's discriminatory. I know that's crazy, but I would argue it's discriminatory, right? Finally, thank you, Dyer. You're cool. Much love to you for doing what you did. Not a lot of people would have just held that shit, right? A lot of people would have just held that shit, especially after the judge call. They would have just been like, fucking whatever, right? Like, I don't care, right? Also, shout out MBT. He made the again funniest possible tweet about this. Holy shit, that's fucking hilarious. That low-key made my whole day. That was so funny. I am of the opinion that we really need to do a better job of self-moderating this community, and honestly just card games as a whole. Like, it was a while ago, I can't remember, it might have been like week or two ago, where Dyer made a tweet, and it was literally just a tier list of card games that she likes playing, right? And the astounding amount of people that were just in her mentions on some crazy freakball shit was ridiculous. Like, it was nuts. Like, I mean it when I say, like, a deodorant drive and a mandatory, like, period of time where you go outside would genuinely fix you. Because this shit cannot be that serious to you, right? Me included. I'm online enough to even know about this shit. I feel like I'm part of the problem. But specifically for the going outside part, y'all niggas need to take a shower. I'm never going to a large Yu-Gi-Oh tourney ever until y'all got that shit under wraps. And the bathroom situation, that shit was nuts. We should also probably make sure the fine folks over at Dueling Book can read properly. I say this with love, because I also play Yu-Gi-Oh! I have misread my fair share of text. Believe you me, that those commas and those semicolons be fucking me up. All right. But yeah, all love, especially you, Coder. Love you. But yeah, like, I just cannot fathom this ever being a situation that I get myself into. Like, that judge is low-key fucking nuts. I don't want to make the video run too long. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching. Peace.